Hey everyone, welcome back. So I have switched to my other mage here that I've mainly been playing strictly as a Frost Mage. As you can probably guess, I've kind of modeled her a bit after Jaina. Also, I went ahead and actually got a glyph for my water elemental. Can I just say this though? Blizz, up your game when it comes to the glyphs for water elementals. I was extremely disappointed when I found out that like four of them just change the color. They don't actually change what the elemental looks like. This is like one of the only ones that actually changes what the elemental looks like. It's just kind of disappointing. You know, they really need to kind of up the quality of those. So anyways. So, by the way, in case you're curious, she is only level 26, and with the way this redesign has happened, I've got some of those things. I do not have some other stuff, though, like, for example, if we're looking just at Frost here, I don't have Icy Veins, I do not have Frozen Orb, yeah. I don't have some of the other really cool stuff later that you can get, such as Ring of Frost, Comet Storm, Glacial Spike. Don't get those until later. So, won't be able to really utilize some of the really cool, looking abilities that Frost Mage has until much later. For now, we'll just have to stick with, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Flurry, Cone of Cold, Blizzard, stuff like that. So, in fact, hold on a second. Let me make sure I get my cupcakes ready, because I can make some mana cupcakes. Actually, hold on. What did I make? Oh, no, I didn't make cupcakes. I made lollipops. Yay! I've got mana lollipops. And I'll go ahead and rebuff myself. There we go. Anyways. So, Frost. Ebonchill. This great staff was wielded by Alodi, the first guardian of Tirisfal. He bore the staff into many battles against Legion forces for the century in which he served as guardian. Shortly after Alodi stepped down as guardian, he disappeared with the staff. No one knows where Alodi or the staff ended up, except perhaps Alodi himself, and he just happens to be standing right behind me. So, about this staff you used to have.
Yes?
Ebonchill bears a lineage of powerful wielders dating back to its maker, Alodi. He passed it on to his favorite apprentice, and so on, until the Archmage Arexis, I believe. Arexis disappeared sometime around the First War. I know nothing of his fate, but the answer may well be somewhere in this library. Start by looking around here. Whatever you find should lead us to Ebonchill.
You look to the stacks for answers. I will check my memory vault.
I could just ask Alodi, since he is right here, but whatever. The Manastorm Decision. Most of the book is indecipherable with age, and so it was his fate to be cast into the twisting nether, never to return to Azeroth. Even his own son, Millhouse, turned on him in the end. Yes, Millhouse as in Millhouse Manastorm. Though it is in my opinion that Millhouse did it for reasons other than the fate of Dalaran and Azeroth. No! It is absurd to think that Magnus could ever free himself of the magical wandering prison that we crafted, but there is a tiny particle of doubt that pervades my thoughts. Still, we had no choice. Magnus had the impossibly rare problem of being more dangerous dead than alive. There are a few more legible notes on the creation of something called the Phantasm Zone, a prison dimension within a dimension that would fly through the twisting nether forever, its occupants able to see out but never escape. Wah wah. I don't know about you, but that feels like a deliberate reference to the Phantom Zone from DC. In regards to General Zod and such. It just feels like that, with it being called the Phantasm. I mean, that sounds like a perfect description of that. While information is... This is called the Hunter of Mages. While information is sparse, it has become apparent that the Order of Tirisfal's success has garnered the attention of the greater demonic lords. Upon several occasions now, mages have been attacked, even ambushed by demons under the direction of one Baladur, a powerful Eridar. This has caused many setbacks in the Order's plans in the case of powerful conjurers of archmages. Baladur himself has entered the fray, somehow creating tears in reality and forcing or convincing said mage to enter it. In the extremely rare case where someone has lived to tell the tale, Baladur has been seen sporting the weapons of his dead targets, flaunting them as trophies. While the Order is lucky that Baladur has not been able to enter Azeroth, it also makes it nearly impossible to deal with his attacks. All mages of the Order have been warned of his predations. By the way, in case you're curious, this is the mythic set from Blackrock Foundry for mages. What I like about it is that it's got one shoulder for frost, one shoulder for fire, and then on the back, one for arcane. Unfortunately, there's really not that many mage sets that I think really emphasize the aspect of frost, which is kind of a shame. I mean, this could somewhat be, like that, but I don't know. It's kind of a generalized mage one with arcane. Like, in my opinion, there's really no set that really emphasizes, frost. And I bring that up only because there are certain sets I think help emphasize arcane or fire, just not frost. One of my favorite examples is this right here, the Firelord Vestments. This is the set that I use on my Fire Mage because it looks amazing on a Fire Mage. So does, well, that's the heroic one. This is the normal one. This also looks great for, for fire, a Fire Mage. I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind if Blizzard actually added some other sets here that helped emphasize frost, It just seems a bit lacking, but anyways. Just give us some more sets that help emphasize certain aspects of the class, that's all I'm saying. Old Journal. Much of the book is unreadable. Today's experiments were quite positive. Within the wards, Karazhan's reality-bending corruption seems completely gone. Alexis was very pleased, even though it took forever to set them up due to the mana leeches. It seems as though the act of bringing up the wards brings them in droves. Another page is readable, but the rest of the book is too far gone. We had a visitor today. Medivh came to speak with Alexis about some secret matters, but he was given a tour afterwards. He was very interested in Alexis's plan and offered to help. Alexis mentioned the weakness of reality during the ritual of bringing up the wards, and Medivh said he would look into it, and encouraged Alexis to try his ritual on the demonic realms. It's strange, but for a brief moment I saw Medivh with a very strange smile on his face as he stared at the wards. It was unsettling. Then he was all serious and helpful again, so it was probably just a figment of my imagination. Are there any other... Hold on. Is there anything here I missed? No.
I will help how I can.
Can you tell me more about Alexis? Alexis was a powerful and well-known member of the Order of Tirisfal around the First War. I barely spoke to him. Busy with my own goals, I knew that he wielded Ebonchill. Then mysteriously I returned from a long journey and he was gone. His apprentices were gone, and any materials and belongings related to him. The other members of the Order were very tight-lipped, only saying that something horrible had befallen him. Ebonchill was nowhere to be found.
The Dreadlords must fall.
Hold on, what's this? An old scrap of paper. What a disaster! Alexis and all his apprentices dead. What remains of the council wants no repeat of it. They are They are cleansing all record of Erexus and his ritual. Dallo has been sent packing for his part in this debacle. They consider it an accident and failed experiment. But with the death of other members of the Order, I suspect foul play. Baladur has been exceptionally successful at catching mages at their most vulnerable as of late. Too successful. I must look into this more. K. As in... Khadgar, maybe? Let's talk to Meryl.
What knowledge do you seek?
Guess what I found out?
Beware the Nath. So Erexus was ambushed by this Eridar, Baladur. Then he is probably in possession of the staff.
My staff? In the hands of the enemy. We must get it back.
With the invasion, I have no doubt he is either here or watching. I propose something audacious. Let us recreate Erexus's ritual. Conducting the ritual at an invasion point will attract Baladur's attention. He will likely try an ambush, but we will be ready.
Okay.
That just might work. We need the details of this ritual, as well as the power to pull it off. Let us get to it.
You have my ear.
From the text that you found, it is clear that Ebenchill is in the hands of Baladur. There is no way that he would not claim such a powerful staff. That is a problem, but not an impossible one. All we need to do is get access to Baladur. Your research spoke of an experimental site out near Karazhan. I hope there are still materials on this ritual that will that will aid us there. You will need to find the site and bring back anything that will help recreate the ritual. I will dig deeper here as well.
In the center of Dalaran is a portal that you can take to Karazhan. Start your search in the mountains west of the tower. I seem to recall a mention of something up there.
I'm actually going to go down and check if it's actually back there. If they have actually put that portal back there because of these quests, I'm going to laugh. Because that portal has not been there for quite some time. That text lists someone named Dallo as being instrumental to the demonic ritual. They can't possibly mean Dallo the Decrepit. I never knew he was Kirin Tor. I only know him as an elderly warlock who trains young recruits in the infernal arts. Well, this would certainly explain his change of occupation. He most likely holds key information for this to work. Though retired, I believe he is still out in the Tainted Scar in the Blasted Lands. You should seek him out.
Honor the Tirisfallen. Yes? The Tirisguard must not fail.
The Guardian stands ready.
Erexus had a cadre of apprentices and subordinates to help him with the ritual, something that you are currently lacking. In older times, when magic was less understood and spells required vast amounts of mana to cast, we stored mana in gems for use in complex spells. That's a reference to the old days of WoW, like back in the days of vanilla. Lucky for us, I still have a few powerful mana gems in my vault, along with some other useful items. You merely need to go to the Bank of Dalaran and gain access.
So be it. Speak to the bank manager. The sigil I just gave you should grant access. There may still be wards guarding the vault, so be careful.
Okay then. Okay. And yes, of course, I use this mount on this character, because this is the exact character I wanted this mount for. Although I do also want to show how cool the disc looks for Frost. Look at this. I think it actually looks really cool, Frost. And I gotta tell you guys, when I saw Jaina herself using this in the Battle of Dazar'lor raid, I laughed. I was like, wow, Jaina herself actually has this mount and uses it. And that basically encouraged me to hop on my own mage and go and get this mount. But still, this is going to be the mount this character uses, because of course it is. Oh, actually, I gotta go to this part of the Bank of Dalaran. So I know that there are these things here that lets me go straight there. But before we try those out, I'm gonna actually go down just to see if it actually is down there. Because, man, that would be funny if they're back there. There she is. Hello there, Glutonia.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Our bank is so secure that you'll have trouble getting your own things out. Haha. I would like to access the personal vault of Alodi, the Archmage of Dalaran.
Be good. You don't look a thing like him. Fine. Let's have a look. It seems you bear his sigil. How'd you manage that? Well, rules are rules. You tell that big lug that if he ever wants to pick up where we left off, he can pay me a visit. I'm here.
Oh my.
Every day, whatever the hour.
So, she's not really a goblin. It's worth noting that to this day, we still don't know what she actually is. But she's clearly not actually a goblin. And I just find it funny. She's like, hey, you want to tell him that if he wants to pick up where we left off? I'm like, oh my, Alodi. What were you and Glutonia up to? Whoa! Ow, ow! Ouch, ouch. Alright, let's kind of, yeah. Let me grab, Let's grab these while we can. Look at all this stuff in here. A lot of crazy looking stuff in here.
I'm out of range.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so now... let's head downstairs and see if the portal is actually back. This would be big if the portal is actually back. Like I said, this portal has not been there in quite some time. Oh my gosh, it's back. They actually put the portal back. I'm stunned right now. They went so out of their way setting this up for this pre-patch and this expansion that they actually were willing to put some of these portals back. Now, of course, I do have these. But I'm just kind of giddy that this portal that we used to be able to use all the time is actually here again. For one thing, you'll notice the rogue is here. It's part of the assassination quest. I'll, it's like, ooh, I'll be able to use that for my rogue as well. There's the entrance to the dungeon. Return to Karazhan. Oh, of course, those things aggro to me. Ew. But stop following me. How far are you going to be aggroed to me? Seriously. Okay. Alright. Let's check this out. An abandoned Kirantor camp. It looks to be intact and in good condition. Ritual notes.
Are you here to take me away? Or do you only seek that which was left behind? I was told to stand watch, but no one ever came back for me. I wasn't strong enough to defend the site. Or perhaps I was simply here too long. I'm not sure anymore. If you want the ritual to work, you need the focus. I tried to keep it from the monsters, but I was too weak. It lies near my corpse. I think it's keeping me here. Please take it far away. Perhaps then I will finally be able to go home.
Who are you? Yes, I am looking to recreate his ritual, but who are you?
Are you here to take me away? Or do you only seek that which was
Oh,
left
she just repeats what she just said. Oh.
I was told to stand watch, but no one ever came back for me. I wasn't strong enough to defend the site. Or perhaps I was simply here too long. I'm not sure anymore. If you want the ritual to work, you need the focus. I tried to keep it from the monsters, but I was too weak. It lies near my corpse. I think it's keeping me here. Please take it far away. Perhaps then I will finally be able to go home.
Where is her corpse? Oh. Oh. That's all that's left of her. Oh, that's sad. That's real sad. Alright, let's go ahead and use this and go straight to the Blasted Lands. Uh-huh. There he is. So, Dio.
Well met.
You are certainly a long way from home, human. I have come to ask you about Arexis and his ritual. I must face Baladur, and I need to get his attention. Ah, that ritual. The one where Arexis was dragged screaming into the Nether and his entire cadre of mages were slaughtered. The ritual has caused me to give up the arcane and begin my personal quest to understand demons and their fell energies. Baladur is extremely dangerous, and you seem young. Are you sure you're prepared? There it is again. I have the aid of Meryl Fellstorm and the spirit of Alodi, and we know what we face this time. Baladur and his minions have slain many mages over the years. They have perfected their craft. Before I help you with the ritual, I need to see your ability for myself. If you can face what I summon, I will give you the aid that you require. Are you prepared to face demons? I will face your demons, Warlock.
Be careful.
Very well. Let us begin. Perhaps something
Oh.
easy to start. A few imps.
So that's his voice.
Easily defeated, but deadly in large numbers. Perhaps something that it's a little harder. I expected no less from one who wields crippling ice magic. But, how about a foe as skilled in spell casting as yourself? Well fought. But Baladur has been hunting mages for
Baladur.
ages. Facing him will require mastery of all your abilities.
Well, sadly, I don't have all.
Final piece of the puzzle? A simple stone. A stone from Baladur's realm. Left here by chance during one of his many ambushes. I gave Erexus a piece, so he could attune his ritual to demonic energies. You may have what remains of the stone. May it bring better luck to you.
Well, thank you. The glowing rock shimmers with otherworldly radiation.
Am I needed?
You found everything in my vault? I hope that the defenses weren't a bother. Excellent. Honestly, I'm surprised that you mages no longer use mana gems. I found them terribly useful. Wah wah. At any rate, these will make up for the lack of additional mages.
As the council commands. I trust the Baroness was still there? I don't know how old that elf is.
I'm pretty sure she's a goblin now.
I suppose even astral entities need a change of pace now and again. It's still a she, though, right?
Like I said, we still don't know what exactly she is.
What knowledge do you seek?
I trust that you were successful. This is better than I hoped. A working ward prototype and the ritual notes as well. I'm beginning to believe this is possible. Well, what did Dio have to say? Well, he gave me a glowing rock that shimmers with otherworldly radiation. Our order suffered a great loss that day. It is a shame that we chose to hide it instead of study it. You have another critical element to the ritual, and we are one step closer. And with that, we have what we need to recreate the ritual. However flawed it may be, it must be conducted somewhere highly visible so that word reaches our targets swiftly. I've heard reports that the Legion is heavily invested in the Feronar region of Azuna, an excellent place to begin a ritual they won't want us to complete. The chances of us dying horribly are exceptionally high. Perfect!
Beware the Nathras. I will arrange transportation at Crassus's Landing. Talk to the Flight Master when you are ready.
You got it.
While I do not have the same strength outside of Dalaran, I will be with you in spirit, as it were.
Lol.
Greetings.
Meryl Fellstorm says you have a ride for me to Feronar.
Till next we meet.
And so the bug of not flying there, but simply falling with style continues. I really hope during this time people are letting Blizzard know about some of these bugs, even though I know right now they are working on the actual Shadowlands content. But these kinds of bugs for content that was, you know, from expansions ago, keep in mind I've only really been doing the Legion content. I haven't even been checking what it's like to do the content from the other expansions during this pre-patch portion of time. And I would imagine there are some other bugs here and there in those other expansions as well. I know a lot of people were saying they were going to choose either Legion, Wrath, Warlords. I mean, heck, you know, people have been saying they would want to do Warlords because they find it to be the fastest place to level. Period. But man, I just love and enjoy Legion so much. Fond memories of it, and I just love being able to kind of do this again. Especially with this many players around. And the fact that because you chose this expansion, it just really, you know, allows you to only queue for this expansion's dungeons. It's really going to help you be able to, you know, do those quests where it's like, hey, you need to go to this dungeon. I'm like, okay, sure. Just going to really enjoy that. Because I like all the dungeons in Legion. Oh, my raid frames changed. Over here. It's a little stuttery, you can tell. Jittery. Yeah. Spent a lot of time in this zone, too. A lot of time here.
Ah, you arrived. I've already begun. I trust Alodi is with you?
I'm here, though my powers are weakened so far from the hall.
Do what you can, old friend. Welcome to Feronar, a key invasion point for the Legion. While I distract the defenders below, you will set up the ritual wards at key locations. Here's a spell that will conjure the wards. 3 should be sufficient. When you are done, meet me at the Altar of End Times. Its location should be obvious. Good luck.
Thanks, Meryl. Now, I believe up here is actually a flight location. Where that the Demon Hunters have set up. It's not active, though, because we are, of course, in a phase for the artifact weapon. So it's not like I can go there and set this up. Looks like I'm going to have to fight this Infernal.
Filthy demons. They feed upon the blue dragon flight. Have all the defenders fallen?
Yeah, well, things are different than they were back then, Alodi. Oh, I can't fly right now. Oops. Oops.
That Legion vessel looming above shows what's at stake. Truly, this is a fight to save our world.
Got rank 2 for Shatter. Nice. Now, where is this third spot for the ward supposed to be? How funny is it that this is similar to the music that played during the Black Temple trailer? Oh, I can fly. Never mind. Huh. I can't.
Is good. This is what the Council was supposed to prevent. How could it have gone so wrong?
You've done it. I can feel arcane levels rising in the area. The demons have pulled back for the moment. I'd wager they plan to hit us hard. This next part is tricky. We will start the ritual here to draw all that power. As we do, it's likely we'll be attacked. I'll begin placing the mana gems. You will channel on the ritual focus. Once we gather sufficient magic, I expect we will get Balladur's attention.
Okay.
Prepare yourself, Conjurer. I don't expect Balladur to give us a particularly warm welcome. There. All the components are in place. Activate the ritual focus when you are ready. Good. Concentrate on building the ritual focus. I will do what I can to support you. Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. The power is building. They will know we are doing something momentous. Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. That demon is Vedina, one of Balladur's enforcers. I think we have his attention. Aid me!
You got it.
Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. Finish the ritual. He's sure to attack soon.
I'm trying.
Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. Look out!
Did you really think your ploy would work? Come to me, little mage.
Yoink.
For your insolence, your end will be painful and slow.
Would you mind giving that over, please? That's what I'm here for.
This display is meaningless. Your doom is at hand.
Never again will you use Ebon Chill to kill a mage, demon.
Bah! I need no meager weapon to destroy you. You possess the might of an Archmage, but I'm not out of tricks yet. Your world will fall.
Yeah. I'll take that.
The portal is closing! Get out of there! Well done. Let's go before reinforcements arrive. I'll open a portal back to the hall.
So, this is Ebon Chill. It used to grant the Ebon Bolt ability, which dealt massive Shadow Frost damage to a single target. I believe they actually turned that into a talent. Yep, right here, Ebon Bolt. Launches a bolt of ice at the enemy, dealing, well, what's scaled down to now 314 frost damage and granting you Brain Freeze. So, if you wanted to keep this ability and really liked it, you could be able to pick it as a talent here. So, stacking up to 5 times. Grants Fingers of Frost and Brain Freeze more often. I'm probably going to test that out. I don't think I've ever actually tried it out. I'm going to test it out when I get to 35 on this character. Seems interesting. If you're curious... Oh, hold on. That's right. I have to do the thing where I turn it in first.
I will help how I can.
Your ability continues to astound me. Baladur lies dead in his own realm, and seeing you now wield Ebon Chill, I look forward to seeing what you will do next. Now we go get Akazam Zarak. Before we do that, though, this is the base appearance for Ebon Chill. This is the upgraded appearance. This is the Balance of Power appearance, where it looks like it's now made of water. This is the PvP appearance. The Archmage's Will. Kind of an interesting kind of, you know, icicle type of look. I think I'd rather have this dark blue look compared to this green look. Gonna have to get my honor level to level 30, right? And, in case you're curious, I do have the secret appearance one. It's actually relatively easy to find. There's like a portal down there that appears that kind of beckons you to go see it. It's this right here. The secret appearance is that it looks like it's on fire. It looks pretty cool. I really like that. So yeah. Really cool looking staff. Especially if you're playing a Frost Mage. So that is the quest for the artifact for the Frost Mage, Ebon Chill. I will be doing the Fire Mage one later. When we switch back to my Nightborn. And that might be the coolest amongst them because we get to go pay a visit to a familiar place and see a familiar face. Stay tuned.